Okay, so here's an update on the steam engine build. I've gotten this is a new propane tank, and I removed the valve on the top, which is a lot easier said than done. I had to make a special tool. I'll show you that in a second. So here's the tool I made to remove the valve. Here's the valve right here that it came with. I took just an exhaust pipe. Exhaust pipe is not really thick enough. You can see that it bent under the forces. They don't make these easy to take off. So you have to make this is what I did. This is the best way to do it. You'll find videos out there where people try to hammer these off. Don't do that. Do this. I got a pipe, welded a steel plate to it, welded an old axle nut to it, and one gap of the pipe goes higher than the other to account for this extra space right here. So you see it goes through like that, just like that, and then you'll turn it. But like I said, it kind of bent under the pressure. Just get a really long cheater bar. It came off really easy with this method. So after I removed the valve, the threads on the tank are standard 3/4 inch pipe threads. So I got a 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch converter, or a bushing, and then I got a 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch bushing, and then I put a T, put a pressure gauge on here. You see we're at 0 right now. A little ball valve. By the way, this is not my first attempt on trying to make steam from this boiler here. First I had a little T that went to the hose and to a safety hose, and if you don't terminate the volume here, meaning if you don't keep this closed, you'll never make any pressure, or it'll be very difficult because the steam will just boil and it'll fill in the hose and then it'll condense, and it'll be very difficult to make any sort of pressure. So you need to have this sort of valve right here, or a gate valve or anything. So we got the hose. This goes to my little engine here, which is in a vise. This is my little throttle that I'm going to control it with. Which way does it go? This way. And here I have a safety release valve. This valve, if this is running or even if it's not, at any point I can open this up and it'll vent the steam pressure from the tank. And I've tested all this with compressed air and it works. So underneath the tank here I have a $10 grill I got from Walmart. Seems to be perfect for this sort of thing. And again, I used the new propane tank because I didn't want to have to worry about residual propane, although you could probably just fill it with water a couple times and it'll be fine. So now it's just a matter of waiting until we build up enough steam pressure. Now, a few things I've noticed so far. Again, this is not my first attempt. You need to fill this up a lot with water. These things hold about, this 20-pound holds about a little over 4 gallons of water. I have 3 3/4 gallons, and I'm hoping that's enough. What I found was that it's very hard to build up steam pressure when you have that huge air gap in there. It just takes forever. I haven't gotten even above the 0 yet, so I'm hoping this works. Here's an update. It's been a while. It's probably been about an hour. I put a propane torch to help the heat. I just don't have enough heat. We're hovering around maybe 10 psi. But I really think either I don't have enough water, or, which I think is the real thing, is I don't have enough heat. Alright, it's been a really long time and we're at 60 psi, so I'm going to open this valve to the hose slightly. We dropped a little bit there. Let's see if the motor runs with that. Now we're not getting enough pressure. Also, this hose is causing steam to cool, and this is a This is a very long hose. So as soon as I open that valve and let the hose fill with steam, it dropped like 40 psi. So I'm gonna have to find a better way to do this. As much as this kills me, because it took so long, it's just, I gotta find a better way. So this is my setup. I'm using a propane grill now instead of the charcoal. It's working way better. And we are just about at 80 psi, if you can see that. It's a little bright. So now we're going to try this out. Oh shit! Oh shit! Let's try it again. What was that?
What's this shit?
Oh.
Ready position? Let's check the pressure.
One more time, I'll check the pressure. Okay, so we're trying again, take two. Just about 100 psi. And we're going to start turning. Ready?
Try not to pull down so much. Alright, you're getting water everywhere.
That's a nice speed. That's awesome.
Steam engine.
That's awesome. Yeah, what's the pressure like? It's holding at 100.
No.
Holding at 100. I don't want to rev it. Because I don't...
You want a glove? Cleaning my grill.
Okay, here we go.
Let's ride all the starters. We're like 80 now.